Wrestling finally good again. Okay, hold on. Let me tell y'all since the last time I've been on here. Let's see, 11 days ago. Plus, we probably covered too much football. So Dexter Lawrence got traded recently to the Bengals. I looked at their defense. They look pretty nice on paper. Now they would have did all right if they would have kept Taylor Britton, or if they draft a cornerback with that second round pick they still got remaining after they'd have made that Dexter Lawrence trade with that number 10 overall pick. But I kind of like what the Bengals doing though. They finally getting old boy something. And before anybody talk about some but they let Trey Henderson overrated. You don't draft Shamar Stewart and Miles Murphy in the first round a year or two prior, and neither of them is supposed to live up to their potential. And then you got Boyer Mayfield too. Somebody out the group got to step up. Hell, when I watched them play, they wasn't winning games, win or losing a game off of Trey Henderson sack, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. The dude is overrated. Hella numbers, you feel me? But it don't really show up when it matters. Dexter Lawrence more consistent than him. I bet Cam Jurgens happy than a motherfucker that nigga gone. For real, for real. And he just got that stem cell shit and gotta get his back right. Y'all worry about stats and sacks, bro. Imagine banging helmets and shit on the grind against this big motherfucker, bro. Cam Jurgens somewhere smiling his ass off. The Giants probably got to redraft a center. They probably go, I mean, not a center, but a defensive tackle in the draft. They got to replace him, bro. That's a big chunk. Talking about they want to keep Kayvon Thibodeau if possible. They just saying that to keep his value a certain way because it's obvious they trying to move money around. Giants probably looking at corner. Like they trying to move money around. Probably trying to recoup and get the DT position backfield a la Quinyon Williams with the Jets. I don't know where they'll get a cheap young DT from. They damn sure ain't getting it from the Eagles. You ain't finna get Ojamo. You ain't getting Jalen Carter. And I'm still head scratched about why the fuck we paid Jordan Davis first before we paid Jalen Carter. I would have paid Jordan Davis his full cap number, 12 point something, fuck lowering it, before I wouldn't have gave a fully guaranteed contract extension already out to Jalen Hurts or Jalen Carter. I don't know what the hell the Eagles doing. I don't. We're trying to, hold on, let's try to get it in. Let's try to get it in. Wrestling. Only thing it took was Roman Reigns to take his spot back at the top. Years of bullshittery through Cody. Bullshittery. What did we get, bro? Just boom. Now wrestling already looking like something. Obafemi beat Brock Lesnar. Bro, wrestling already looking like something. I don't like how I like Rhea Ripley. You can go through my videos throughout the years. I like Rhea Ripley. But I don't like how Triple H is handling Rhea Ripley. And Vince did a little bit too. They don't really know how to book Rhea Ripley. We know stature alone and the way she get down the ring, she ain't supposed to lose a lot of matches. But you don't want to overbook her either. Then on the fact she's physically bigger than Charlotte Flair. Charlotte might got some height, but weight-wise, Rhea's a bigger woman. And always has been, even since NXT when she had the blonde hair. Why? It's really hard to really book her though. Like, if you're going to book her to beat everybody that's currently on the roster, then when Charlotte Flair magically pops up, she loses to her. It looks like favoritism almost. Especially when a lot of girls like a Nia Jax or Jade Cargill or Bianca or whatever, they got good statures and sizes. So she just automatically loses to a smaller woman. She got height, but she's still smaller. Like, it wouldn't make no sense, bro. It's like they don't really know how to book Rhea. They don't know how to book Seth. They don't know how to book Cody. Seth and Cody should be mid and upper high cards in and out throughout the show. But you don't always need a title to present yourself. Sometimes we had a fucking Raw main event with The Rock and the Dudley Boys, okay? In a 6-man tag match. Why Cody don't never get none of those? Why Seth, he did it back when Jordan, what's his name? Kurt Angle fake son. When he was around, he was dancing in between the mid and out of it. But ever since then, he's literally been in the title picture. I don't care how you try to fake phase him out. He be right back in the title picture. Even when he had the fake injury, he popped right back up in it. Now he beefing with Braun. But at one point, he was literally about to dance right back up in it. They over-push Seth. They over-push Cody. I just looked it up on Wikipedia. I didn't even know Cody Rhodes won the world title 3 times. That is bullshit. Should never be that many times. And if so, damn it, his run should already be over. That's why you would never be able to compare this era with other eras. When The Rock had 9 or 10 title reigns, when World Heavyweight title reigns, when Austin had 9 or 10 title reigns, and then you look up and see as many Seth got, even Roman had to get the 2+ year title reign run where you can look up and say, hey, the 7 plus the WrestleMania main events, it kind of holds weight. Plus, he was only really one of the only big wrestlers in the 2010s to really step up to Brock consistently. So you can see some of the, okay, I can see where he could win a few titles. He's literally probably the most star-looking wrestler on the entire card. So I can see a couple of those. Even a few with Bobby Lashley. You can see a couple of those. But people like Seth, Cody, they should not be 7, 8, 9-time World Heavyweight champions by the time their career end, bro. You got to mix it up. Put them on the Intercontinental title reign. Put them in a fake faction. Make them have another fake best friend run for a year or two and be buddy-buddy like they always do. They should not be in the World Heavyweight title like that so much, bruh. That's why the ratings beat snooze fest, bruh. Even I think Roman Reigns not even trying to part-time too much no more now he won the world title. He on there tonight. But look, he just won it and he on there tonight. Now look though. All of the champions pretty much are mic skills guys, and you wonder why the ratings drop. If I'm watching Monday Night Football and I'm flipping through channels and pass by wrestling, and I look up and see a guy in a suit with blonde hair bleached and holding a microphone, I'm already ready to change the channel, bro. You only get the good talkers and all of that back in the day when it's a Shawn Michaels, a Vince, Bret Hart pissed off trying to explain a scenario. Hell, X-Pac was pretty decent. He wasn't even a big-time guy on the card. Like, you only get that when you could captivate a lot of people. When Cody talk, it's like the same shit every time. When Seth Rollins talk, it's literally he's either a douche or, damn it, he's trying to sympathize with the crowd. It's one or the other every fucking time. It's this is needed type of feel. Hell, I would have rather have Stephanie McMahon and Shane or Vince still running around and they doing a lot of the extra talking, or Adam, whatever his name is, the bald head dude, than these guys. Like, Cody talks too much, bro. And he's actually decent in the ring. But on some real shit, if we be in 1,000, he got the test drive, which he stole from Test. But really, he's not even a better wrestler than Kofi Kingston. He's booked way better than Kofi, but he's not a better wrestler than Kofi Kingston. At all, bro. At all. At one point in time, arguably, before Ray Phoenix came to WWE, you almost could have said, Ray could have threw down just as good as the rest of them. Now WWE done took the boy and booked him like shit. They did Jacob Fatu almost like that. When Vince had him, he was looking like a future World Heavyweight champion. Vince left, dancing in the mid-card. He finally probably getting some stock where he a little bit believable now, but they still playing with Drew at the same time. They building up Cody and Seth and CM, the mic skills guys, so strong that they sacrificing the believable guys and a casual audience at the same time. Jacob Fatu, if you was watching gradually, you would think he would have risen. Solo Sikoa done broke in, 4, 5, 6 motherfuckers, and still ain't touched nothing decent. Retired John Cena, and what was the payoff? Triple H got a ceiling for a lot of them Samoans. He do. If you ain't just Roman Reigns or somebody that's already done it when Vince was there, you not going past the mid card, bro. I'll catch y'all after all.